I got to see an early preview of Frozen with my good buddy Robert Welkner of CoinOp TV. Make sure you subscribe to him. But instead of seeing it in a normal theater, we got to see it at the Walt Disney Studios in Burbank, California. Well, actually the parking lot of the Walt Disney Studios, because they wouldn't allow us to actually film at the Walt Disney Studios. Got to keep those Disney vaults safe. All that beautiful bean footage. Andre!
When you wish upon a star, your dreams come. Hit me rocks. Hey, it's Andre doing the vlog you do. We are here at the Walt Disney Studios parking lot.
Circular switch.
I was like, where you go? Whoa! Yes, we're in the Walt Disney Studios parking lot checking out. We've got to see Frozen.
Yes.
We got to see an advanced screening of Frozen.
In outdoor theater, in the rain.
In the round. Frozen in the round. No, we did. We got to see Frozen early. It was really a fun movie, and it's now amazingly cold here. So we got Robert Welkner from CoinOp TV up in the house.
Hey.
He's wearing his Disney Infinity shirt. You know, totally pimping that Disney.
I love Disney, Star Wars, Marvel, everything. Bring it on.
We saw a Disney short with Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is back.
Am I too close?
I don't know.
To your, like, am I in frame?
Get all in close, man. Hey, friendship is magic. So yeah, we saw Mickey Mouse short first, which was really cool. Very good. So don't be one of these people like, nah, I'm not gonna go early because they only show 20 minutes of trailers and go.
It's worth breaking up with your significant other if he or she makes you late to see Frozen and misses the short before the movie. That's breakup like grounds right there. Yes.
I just love that. Why'd you break up? Oh man.
Made me miss that intro. Andre and Rob said we gotta see that cartoon. It was great. 7 years of engagement down the drain.
We were supposed to get married tomorrow, but no. Yeah, so definitely see that. Mickey is in great form. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but they actually didn't re-record. It looked like it said Walt Disney. I think they actually took old Walt Disney voice of Mickey to put in this cartoon, but it's kind of old, a little something old, a little something new. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
This is the non-spoiler.
This is non-spoiler. I'm not gonna spoil the thing because it's not out yet. It's not out until November 27th. Unless you watch this after November 27th, then welcome to the past.
Yes.
Don't mess anything up or you'll ruin the future. Butterfly effect. So we saw Frozen. It stars Anna and Elsa, and they're these two sisters, and something's cold in between them, per se. And so, you know, if you know the Snow Queen, it's kind of like that. It's like the Snow Queen got into a bucket, and then someone poured some Tangles on top of it, and then put a little bit of a Broadway musical on top of that, like sprinkle a little Broadway musical dust, stir that up and drank it, and that's Frozen. That's the best way of describing it.
It was fun.
It was fun.
Action-packed.
Yeah.
A lot of scenery. We saw it in 3D.
Snow all in our faces.
Yeah, looked really nice. There's snow everywhere. A lot of soft snow and then jagged edge. Like a lot of dynamic stuff going on the screen.
I checked my eyes a couple times. I was like, did an icicle hit me in the eye?
Get poked.
So yeah, it is a good movie. If you're concerned, Disney's on a winning streak lately. They are bringing it back. It's like, yeah, and then knock it out of there because I love Wreck-It Ralph, as you guys know, and I'm liking this one. This feels a lot like Tangled. It's not as good as Tangled, but it is
That's
enjoyable.
the debate we've been having because you know that was another Disney movie with female lead that was really, really great.
Yeah.
So Frozen, I think we'll get some comparisons just because it's like the female leads and stuff.
And you got a guy that's he's kind of trying to be like Flynn a little bit, but he got it. He's doing well. He's his own man. But you know,
tell him where the money went, where all the jokes, what they need to see, what they're paying for is one character in this movie.
There's a character in this thing called Olaf. And it's a snowman, a little snowman, a little carrot head. You've seen him in that little preview a year before where he held the carrot, he blew his nose, and his head blew off. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh man, here we go. It's gonna be like Sebastian and what are the other Disney sidekicks?
There's a lot of sidekicks, movie ruiner sidekicks.
Mushu. And you're thinking like
plates and hot dogs and cans and whatever's came to life in the last 20 years.
Yes. Don't worry, Olaf is funny. That's the best way to say it. You will like him. you'll enjoy him. There's a musical number that he's a part of that's very enjoyable. And you're just like, dude, you know, there's some things that he likes, and you're just gonna be like, when you see what he's into, you're gonna be like, dude, you're gonna learn some hard truths in the future.
It's an education.
It's an education lesson, kids. But we'll leave it at that.
There's a lot of songs.
A lot of songs.
And some people might not want a lot of songs. I mean, it's a full-on Broadway production wrapped around a cartoon in 3D with some jokes.
Yeah.
So be prepared for that. There's a lot of singing.
I think the soundtrack may already be out. But yeah, I would say that it's an interesting mix, because Disney songs in the past have always been like this, like it's almost like you step away from the movie to do this musical number. And there's a couple that are like this, but there's actually a lot of songs in here that it feels like you were saying, it feels like almost like Broadway, because it seems like they're singing what they're talking about, like it's progressing the story as opposed to
like a cartoon opera.
Yeah, because it's like say Little Mermaid, when she's singing about wanting to go up to see the world. She just the movie stopped so she could have her moment and stuff like that. Whereas in this one, it's almost like, hey, we're going to go to the party. We're going to review Frozen today. And now we're actually at the place doing the thing. So so that's a little bit of a different edge, which kind of works. It almost had like a little bit of a, okay, we're trying to get Mario musical, but there were a couple lines that I felt a little more High School Musical than necessarily Broadway musical, but a
little High School. It was like Glee and High School Musical.
Yes,
rolled up into like some animation.
That's what I was kind of getting at. It's like you can tell that they're trying to modernize a lot of things. Like these princesses are not your typical princesses from back in the day. They're trying to make them a little bit more like, oh hey, this is like your girlfriends. What up? And the musicals are more like Glee, less like the Disney musicals of the past, and more like, oh hey, High School Musical, Glee. You can tell that those influences are getting in this, and sometimes it works. Sometimes I personally love it, and sometimes you can feel the disconnect. So, but again, not a knock against it. It's just something I'm sure they'll over time it'll phase out to where it'll be Disney perfection like they always do. There's a nerdy reference in the Mickey Mouse short before it. So keep an eye out for that.
If you haven't broken up yet with your significant other and you're watching the intro cartoon, you'll see some good references.
Yes, there's some good ones on that one. So there, and
are we doing the nerdy cred, and then maybe stick around till after the credits.
Maybe
for Frozen.
Let's just do it. Just do it now from now on. For every
never
movie.
leave.
Just never leave the theater.
We saw it with like a production, like family, friends involved in the movie.
Yeah.
And everybody stayed for the credits just to read their names on the screen.
I did that. I was the key grip.
Yep. That's me. Animation number 2.
Pencil. They can't even see the movie. They were drawing it while we were watching it.
Instant animation.
This movie is amazing. It's in black and white, and then it's like in color. It's great.
Are you still getting me in frame here?
I don't know.
My tippy toes.
I'm all like, whoa. So that's the Frozen preview. It's like, we don't want to go too full detail because the movie's not out yet. This is like a early talk about it. It's almost like a
preview.
It's a preview.
Unboxing video for the movie. Give a little preview, to set you up, set the table up. Over Thanksgiving, we're going to serve the dinner. This is the salad dressing.
I love that this is the unboxing video for a movie. Oh, let me open the package here. I see there's a movie inside here. Let's put that in there.
2 movies.
Two movies, yes. Get there for the short, or apparently if you don't get there for the short, your relationship is over.
Yes, you will be frozen broken. Your relationship will be frozen.
And then definitely stay and watch the whole movie, credits included. So much fun.
This also applies to kids and parents. If your parents make you late and you're the kid, or vice versa, you can disown people.
Disown.
Yes.
So you could lose a family member or significant other after this movie if you don't do it right. So make sure you see the Mickey short, make sure you see Frozen, and make sure you subscribe to my buddy CoinOp TV, Rob Welkner, CoinOp TV, youtube.com/CoinOp TV. He's going to have a Frozen video on his channel as well, which I'll link to. And he also talks a lot about video game stuff, particularly Disney Infinity, but more so another game that we're not allowed to say because we're on the Disney lot. But I won't.
It begins with an S.
It begins with an S and ends with a Kylander.
And it's not owned by Disney.
It's not owned by Disney.
The only thing that Disney doesn't own is the other game that I do a lot of videos on.
Give it time. Give it time. Activision, watch yourself. Disney might come in and be like,
coming.
this is a nice video game company. I think I'll buy it. Boom, Mickey Skylanders.
Starring Captain America and Darth Vader as your favorite. You could be Darth Vader's portal master.
Yes, yes. And then Call of Goofy. That'll be the other one that they'll do. Boom, yahoo!
Somehow you accidentally come to my channel from annotations or links
Yes,
or whatever.
yes. Give it to
Know that Andre, behind the camera now, is on lots and lots of videos on Coin TV. I love him. I support him. I'm one of his cousins. I'm one of the OGs. He does some fun stuff.
He's OG cousin. Like if you go to my fan finder and it's like, who is the oldest subscriber? Not by age, just by the time that they've been there, or maybe both. Who knows? You're one of my first. You're one of my first, Ra.
First.
Friendship is magic.
I got it first. You can't put first in the comments. I said first. Cancels it out in the comments.
Have you signed up for Google Plus yet? Or else you can't say it.
I'm ready.
He's got Google Plus, Google Minus, Google Multiplication, Google Division. We got all of them. So now I want to hear from you. Are you gonna go check out Frozen? Let me know if you're ready for it, or if you're just like, I got my other Disney movies. I'm done. I'm good. And who is your favorite Disney princess? I'm kind of liking that Anna. And that Elsa. Nice little sister. They got a little bit of a cold shoulder to them. On that note, I love you like a play cousin. I'm Audi 5000. Chain chomp. Yomp.
Was that a spoiler?
No, that was just a bad pun. There's a big difference.
Let it go, let it go. The cold never bothered me anyway. I know I like ladies, but that's pretty nice, Thor.